As a community grows and expands, its government changes with it. When a community is smaller, its government is often better at knowing its people and cultivating local accountability and meaningful citizen participation. However, as the community grows and the government expands with it, the government is forced to address issues like increased security, administration, and managing complex modern populations. As the government grows in this way, it seems to gain power and efficiency while losing personal knowledge, local accountability, and meaningful citizen participation. Balancing this is the problem of human scale. A government must be large enough to protect order and meet the needs of its population, but small enough for citizens to remain known and connected to political life. If a government remains too small, it does not have enough size and power to provide security, laws, infrastructure, and basic order. However, oftentimes when it grows too large, it can struggle to understand local needs, preserve accountability, or allow citizens to participate meaningfully. Aristotle believed that political order was natural to human beings. This meant that the political community was not merely a tool for survival, but a place where citizens pursued the common good and practiced civic virtue. His concept, though, tended to favor smaller political communities because citizenship required participation, knowledge, and shared life experiences. And if a political community became too large, citizens may become disconnected from rulers and from one another. Unlike Aristotle, Hobbes proposed a differing viewpoint. For Hobbes, without strong central authority, human beings fell into disorder and anarchy. The government existed to prevent that worst-case scenario. Hobbes' view explained the function of modern states as large, centralized, and powerful countries that could impose order over extensive territories and populations. The advantage of this model is obviously the increased security and uniform administration, but the danger is that people may become subjects of a distant power rather than active citizens within a knowable community. I hope I say his name right, because I've never said it out loud, but Johannes Althusius was able to find a middle ground within these ideas. He viewed society as made up of a wide array of associations, from families to guilds to cities, provinces, and states. Since large governments cannot meet every human need directly, local associations helped kind of bridge the gap by preserving human scale. They kept social life close to the people. This concept allowed political life to be layered rather than reduced to the individual on one side and the central state on the other. In many ways, the ideas of these great thinkers and the concepts of Althusius found their way into the functioning of the government of the United States. Founding fathers like James Madison were able to construct a nation that contained a centralized government, as well as individual state governments, local governments, and inside it all, differing ways in which the government kept itself controlled through balances and checks. Although the government of the United States may not always function to complete levels of perfection, it seems to have addressed some of the problems of human scale. The national government could handle large-scale issues like defense, foreign policy, and interstate concerns and commerce, while state and local governments remained closer to the people and could address their more immediate needs. Human scale mattered because government is not only about managing territory and population. It's about governing real people who have real needs, loyalties, and responsibilities. The problem of human scale is not solved by saying government should always be small or government should always be large. The best political order recognizes the need for large-scale coordination while preserving smaller communities where people are known, heard, and, if they want to, able to participate. Thank you very much.